Lorry drivers are calling for more secure truck stops across the UK to stop organised crime gangs from stealing cargo. The Road Haulage Association wants to see a specific freight crime offence and a national truck parking security standard. Martin Reid is from the association in Scotland. Morning, Martin.
Good morning, Lucy.
How bad is this issue?
Well, last year alone, there was 5,370 odd incidents of cargo theft and cargo crime across the UK. And the cost price value of that was about 68 million. The true value sits about 250 million when you take into other factors. And I guess if you look over a 5-year period, then in total, including police time, insurance, the cargo costs, etc., then it works out about £724 million since 2019. So it's major business, really.
What kind of security is needed then, in your view?
Well, there is an existing park mark that truck stops and motorway service areas can apply for and be tested on, and we would support that because it's been designed by the British Parking Association and the Police Crime Prevention Initiative. So it's there to meet standards. So one of the things that we are pushing for the UK government is along those lines, for them to support the standard and encourage all truck stops and MSAs to adopt it.
So what by a standard then, when we break that down, what sorts of things would that mean are there that potentially wouldn't be in other places?
Well, security is the main issue. Okay. So it's somewhere for them to, truck drivers have to take mandatory breaks by law. And basically, at the minute, if a truck's parked up, then it's in danger if it's in one of those areas. So that's one of the reasons why you may in Scotland see lots of trucks parked up in lay-bys and on A roads and things like that. Is because the risk at the service areas is unacceptably high just now.
Okay, that's interesting. And in terms of the drivers and their own sort of physical protection here, how at risk are they?
Thankfully, assaults on drivers in situations like this is relatively low, but it's not a victimless crime in any way, because no one should feel threatened or unsafe at their workplace, and for drivers it shouldn't be any different. When there's a theft along these lines, then there's mental issues there as well. So it's not a victimless crime in any way.
Are they targeting any particular type of cargo? Are certain trucks more at risk than others, or does it not really work like that?
Well, I think it's now at the level where they see this as a soft option. Okay. So in terms of the type of truck that tends to be in greater danger, it's the curtain siders, which the curtains can be slashed and then the freight inside be taken off.
So it's ease of access, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But I guess the issue for them is that sometimes happens when the driver is sleeping on their overnight rest.
Right.
So they may not even hear it.
Okay, so adopting this park, Mark, then, and also you talk about a specific freight crime offence. Do you think that would act as a deterrent?
Yeah, at the minute, there's no Home Office crime classification code for cargo theft. So the numbers that I've quoted there have been through the good offices of NAVSIS, which, although they are a police organisation, they're 100% funded by external sponsors in order to keep the service going. If the Home Office created a cargo crime code for this, then it would make it much easier to record them and for the police to act accordingly. Because at the minute, cargo crime is categorised the same as if somebody leans into a car window and steals a purse or a car stereo.
Okay. Martin, thank you very much for coming on to talk to us about that. Martin Reid from the Road Haulage Association.